because you guys are so beautiful to watch that I was just like,
well, hello.
Blake Lively's anniversary post for Ryan Reynolds went viral for all the wrong reasons. She shared a photo celebrating their love and cropped Ryan out entirely, captioning it, "Happy anniversary, my love. And here's a pic of me." The sassy post sparked mixed reactions. Fans joked, "I guess she's married to herself now," while others adored her playful side, calling it why we love her. Major outlets like BuzzFeed and E! News highlighted Blake's comedic timing, showcasing her fun relationship with Ryan. However, Blake's public image isn't as playful as it seems on the surface. Behind the humor lies a history of public feuds and viral controversies, like her ongoing clash with Justin Baldoni, just the latest in a series of incidents that have made Blake one of Hollywood's most polarizing figures. So, what's really going on with Blake Lively? Let's explore. One of the most famous behind-the-scenes mysteries is the rumored feud between Blake Lively and Leighton Meester on the set of Gossip Girl. While their on-screen chemistry as Serena von der Woodsen and Blair Waldorf made them the ultimate frenemies, sources claim that behind the scenes, Blake and Leighton were far from the BFFs their characters were on screen. Blake and Leighton rarely addressed the rumored rift directly. Blake, keeping her comments professional, once said, "We've had a great time together. We've created something special." Meanwhile, Leighton maintained her usual poise, stating, "I think people want drama, where there is none." Despite their diplomacy, the lack of camaraderie off-screen fueled speculation. The media often hinted at the tension, with Us Weekly observing, their off-screen relationship didn't mirror the close bond their characters shared, leading to speculation about underlying tensions. Similarly, Entertainment Weekly pointed out, while the actresses avoided public clashes, their lack of joint appearances off-screen spoke volumes. Fans kept the rumor mill alive on social media. A fan tweeted, "Blair and Serena were besties, but Leighton and Blake not even taking photos together at events? Suspicious." Another user speculated, "The vibes were always off between them. Their scenes together were great, but that's just good acting. IMO." Moments like the 2010 Met Gala, where they were photographed separately despite the show's immense popularity, only added to the intrigue. Though neither actress has confirmed the alleged feud, the lingering speculation has become a part of Gossip Girl lore, with fans continuing to dissect interviews and appearances for hidden clues about their relationship. In 2016, during the Shallows press tour, Blake Lively found herself at the center of a viral moment when a Norwegian reporter asked her about her appearance instead of focusing on the film. Blake, visibly irked, fired back with a stinging retort. "Would you ask a man that question?" While many viewed her comment as a stand against sexism, the harshness of her tone left the reporter deeply hurt. In a recent video reflecting on the incident, the reporter revealed how painful the experience had been. "I didn't mean any disrespect, but the way she responded, it was so cutting. It hurt me," she admitted. "She didn't just address the issue, she made me feel small and attacked in front of everyone." Her voice shook as she recalled the encounter, adding that she felt unnecessarily belittled. Despite some praise for Blake's stance on gender bias, many took issue with her delivery. Fans voiced their concerns on social media, with one user commenting, "Blake made a great point, but her tone was unnecessarily rude. She could have handled it with more grace." Another added, "The message was important, but did she have to tear him down like that?" The backlash from the reporter's emotional reaction gave way to a more nuanced discussion about the fine line between calling out sexism and crossing into rudeness. Media outlets also focused on Blake's sharpness, with Variety noting, "Lively's response, while addressing a critical issue, could have been delivered more tactfully." Similarly, The Guardian pointed out, Blake's stand on sexism was overshadowed by the cutting nature of her words, leaving a sour taste in some viewers' mouths. The incident became a prime example of how even the most well-intentioned confrontations can be marred by a harsh tone. Blake's response may have called attention to a pressing issue, but it also left behind a sense of emotional discomfort, especially for the reporter who bore the brunt of her sharp retort. However, Blake's time in the spotlight has often been met with media and public criticism. In 2017, she faced significant backlash after posting an Instagram photo captioned with the lyric from Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back, "LA face with an Oakland booty." Blake, seemingly surprised by the reaction, later posted a brief follow-up comment stating, "It was just a joke," but refrained from directly addressing the controversy further. Media outlets quickly weighed in, BuzzFeed criticized the caption, writing, "Cultural insensitivity isn't excused by nostalgia for 90s music." Similarly, The Guardian argued, Blake's caption perpetuates stereotypes about Black women's bodies, which is not something to take lightly. The backlash was swift and fierce, with fans sharply divided over whether Blake had crossed a line. Supporters defended Blake, with one commenting, "It was just a playful joke from the 90s. What's the big deal?" Another fan tweeted, "People are overreacting." Everyone quotes songs on Instagram. However, critics were equally vocal, with one remarking, "You can't just casually reference Black culture like that without understanding the implications." The incident sparked wider discussions about cultural appropriation and sensitivity, calling for celebrities to be more thoughtful about the impact of their words, even on seemingly lighthearted platforms like Instagram. In 2018, Blake Lively faced backlash over a heavily retouched promotional image for a simple favor, sparking debates about Hollywood's beauty standards. Rather than addressing the controversy head-on, Blake commented broadly on the industry's pressure for perfection, saying, "The need to be perfect is insane, but it's not just a Hollywood thing, it's a global issue." While some fans supported her stance, others felt she dodged the issue. One Twitter user criticized her. Instead of addressing the retouching issue, she deflected to a generic "perfect is insane" talk. Another added, "She should have just admitted it was a problem instead of acting like it was a global thing to avoid responsibility." Media outlets like Elle and Cosmopolitan also took note, with critics arguing that her response missed an opportunity to spark a real conversation about body image. One critic stated, "By not addressing the retouching controversy directly, Blake gave off the impression that she was more focused on deflecting rather than confronting an issue that affects millions of women." The controversy fueled calls for more authenticity and transparency in how women are portrayed in media. Even when it comes to her so-called close friendships, Blake Lively doesn't hesitate to stir up controversy. In 2020, Blake crossed the line by jokingly calling her children with Ryan Reynolds Taylor Swift's grandchildren. Yes, she went there, making her kids the punchline in some bizarre attempt to highlight her supposed close bond with the singer. Her laughable clarification? "It's a joke. Obviously, Taylor's a big part of our family's life." Really, Blake? Using your kids to further your celebrity friendships? Fans didn't hold back. One Twitter user slammed her. "Why joke about your kids like that? Let them have their own identities." But some, unsurprisingly, still defended her, saying things like, "Taylor is family. It's so sweet to see their friendship." So sweet? More like weird and inappropriate. The media, of course, jumped in to hype up their bond, as if it were some groundbreaking moments in Hollywood. People magazine couldn't help but gush about their nearly decade-long friendship, completely ignoring the fact that Blake's need for constant attention led her to drag her own children into the limelight for a cheap laugh. This wasn't just an innocent moment, it was another attempt at self-promotion at the expense of her family's privacy. Blake Lively's so-called playful side often masks her blatant disregard for boundaries, especially when it comes to protecting her family's privacy. In 2016, she vented on Instagram stating, "The way paparazzi invade my family's privacy is wrong. This is about the children and the people we love." While many understood her desire for privacy, the irony wasn't lost on others, considering how much of her personal life she shares on social media. In 2019, Blake escalated the issue, tweeting, "These people don't know the boundaries. Stay away from my children." Fans were divided. Some supported her, claiming her kids deserve privacy, like one user who wrote, "Blake's absolutely right. Her kids deserve privacy just like anyone else." However, others weren't buying it, with one Twitter user bluntly stating, "You chose the spotlight. This is part of the job." The media weighed in, with people praising her bold stance, while USA Today questioned the reality of maintaining privacy in the age of social media oversharing. Blake's public persona has been a work in progress, but in 2016, her pregnancy announcement at the Cannes red carpet turned into a spectacle. Rather than keeping the news private, she posted it on social media with the overly cliché, "So happy to share this with you all." Fans didn't hold back, with one commenting, "Why announce it in such a public way? Why not keep it private?" Many saw it as a transparent attention grab, with one fan sarcastically adding, "She wants to make everything about her. Who announces something so personal on a red carpet for the world to see?" Media outlets had a field day, questioning if it was just another calculated move for attention. Critics pointed out that the decision to make the announcement so publicly seemed staged rather than spontaneous, with the media calling out her breaking the unwritten rule to keep celebrity pregnancies private. Blake's Hollywood career also faced uncomfortable moments, like in 2016 when she was on The Tonight Show promoting The Shallows, and Jimmy Fallon made a playful comment about her husband, Ryan Reynolds, saying, "Ryan Reynolds is known for being funny, so how do you even compete with that?" Blake's response was sharp, "I'm not sure what you mean," followed by, "I have my own talents." Her tone suggested discomfort with being compared to her husband in a dismissive way. Jimmy quickly backpedaled, but Blake's demeanor remained cool and distant, signaling that the joke had hit a nerve. Fans reacted quickly, some supporting Blake with one commenting, "It's rude to downplay someone's achievements to make a joke about their spouse." Media outlets like Hollywood Reporter and Variety highlighted the tension, noting that Blake's response was a clear example of her standing up for herself and her family. Blake Lively's career has been a whirlwind of highs and lows. From her playful Instagram roasts of Ryan Reynolds to her passionate defense of family privacy, her actions, words, and social media presence have often sparked debate. Whether she's feuding with co-stars, challenging reporters, or joking with her best friends, Blake has always been unapologetically herself. But these very traits that make her a force in Hollywood are also the ones that make her such a controversial figure. As Blake's controversial journey unfolds, one thing is clear. She's leaving her mark on Hollywood, but will history view her as a trailblazer or a symbol of the complexities of fame?